早安，欢迎各位莅临福斯影片《X 战警：黑凤凰》台北、北京连线记者会。我是台北现场的主持人 Tracy。现在我们把现场交给北京的主持人 Joy。Hello，
我们在台北的观众朋友，还有我们所有的记者朋友们，大家好，我是 Joey。那非常感谢你们今天来到我们《X 战警：黑凤凰》台北、北京的连线记者会。那当然，大家都知道这个系列从2000年开始，2000年开始到现在已经过了19个年头了。其实也就是说呢，如果说你在这个我们的 X 战警元年有小孩在那年出生的话，现在已经长大成人了。那当然，这个系列的每一部作品呢，都是越拍越精彩，越拍越好看。那我们这一次来到了这个系列的最终章，故事也来到了最高点。这一次呢 ，X 战警黑凤凰的主角 Jean Grey 秦可薇呢，她就是我们的黑凤凰，那将会纠结在黑暗的人格还有她正义的身份当中。啊，身为 X 战警这个可能漫威宇宙中最恐怕、最具能力的变种人，啊，当然这个也让所有的人类还有 X 战警呢陷入了莫大的危险。所以说，我们这一次再度集结了所有 X 战警最受欢迎的角色、英雄角色们，为这个完美的最终章挺身而出。那今年在6月6号，也就是端午连假的时候呢，将会在台湾正式的登场。那我们现在在北京这边呢，非常荣幸的邀请到这一次 X 战警黑凤凰的主要的主角们，还有我们的导演。So without further ado, let me introduce the great ensemble of cast and also director. When I say your name, make sure you wave and maybe say something to your fans and also our members of the press in Taiwan. Not yet, James, not yet. All right, we'll start from the very end. We have our director, Simon Kimber.
Hello, Taiwan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. We're really excited to show you the movie and get a chance to talk about it today.
And right next to him, we have Cyclops Ty Sheridan.
Hello, Taiwan. How's it going? Good to see you guys. We can see you guys on the screen there.
You can also see yourself. And we have also, of course, Jean Grey and Dark Phoenix herself, Sophie Turner.
Hello, everyone. In Taiwan, good morning. It's early, but I couldn't think of any better people to talk to than you.
And we also have Professor Xavier with hair this time, Mr. James McAvoy.
Sup, peeps in Taiwan. Thanks for having us. Hopefully we'll say something interesting. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
And also, last but not the least, the fastest man on planet Earth, Quicksilver, Evan Peters.
What's up, Taiwan?
I was contemplating if I should introduce you like that, but okay. You might notice that we are missing one beloved, maybe one magnetic personality of the whole entire ensemble of the cast. That will be Michael Fassbender, Magneto himself. He, due to a busy schedule, had to leave Beijing early yesterday, but not before he recorded a very sweet message for all the fans and member of press in Taiwan. So let's take a look at that video. 我们的这个 X 战警呢，其中一个非常重要的角色就是万磁王。昨天在离开北京之前呢 ，Michael Fassbender 也为我们录了一段影片，大家稍微看一下。
Hello to X-Men fans in Taiwan. I'm so sorry that I can't be there with you to answer your questions today, but I want to thank you so much for supporting us all these years. We can't wait to have you guys see this film, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Until next time.
All right, though Michael can't be here with us today, all of our friends who are present and also his friends in the cast, could we give him a round of applause, please? Michael, yes, I hope you're watching this telecast somewhere in the world. Okay, so let's start with the first round of questions, maybe one from me, and I think this is the one that everyone really is itching to get to know. Who would like to volunteer to give me a concise but riveting and exciting synopsis of Dark Phoenix? Anybody?
Evan, I think Evan should do it.
Oh,
Evan.
Come on, the fastest man alive.
Exactly, there you go.
Okay, so we go on a space mission and to save some astronauts, and Jean has to hold the ship together and then gets hit by a massive solar flare. And it ignites inside of her this Dark Phoenix. And she has an internal struggle, and therefore it has an internal struggle within the X-Men, what to do and how to help her, save her, stop her, kill her. So it's very dramatic, very intense.
Okay, that was very good. Yeah, round of applause for Evan.
Incredible.
Thank you.
So from that point on, then it's a story about friendship, about love, about relationship in general between people. So we also have some fans questions that I brought over from Taiwan. This first one is more or less directed at James. So the conflict between Professor X and Magneto still exists in this story, but this time they're facing the same frenemy, Jean Grey. Now, how will they conquer this problem, and will they combine their forces to defeat Jean like they did in Apocalypse?
I could answer that question and tell you what happens in the film, but I don't think that's a good idea. So, what is their relationship like? Their relationship is pretty complicated. They have respect for each other in a way. They both want the same thing. They both want their people, their race, their species to be safe and have a place in the world, but they have different ways of doing it. And in a way, they've gone a different route, really. Eric has gone for segregation, and Charles is all about integration. And when you have two such divergent approaches, it's not surprising that when a family member is having a great crisis and she's volatile and dangerous, it's not surprising that they have two very different approaches there as well. So Eric's attitude is we kill that problem. And my attitude is we try and save that problem, try and fix that problem. Neither approach really works, and we have to come together to find a new approach, definitely, by the end. By the way, Michael's not here because he's racing cars. He's racing Porsches in Germany. That's how cool he is.
You're telling us that the name Fassbender actually has a real, practical, real-life ring to it.
Yeah, no, he is fast. Fassbender is fast.
All right, so okay, the next question, to follow up to that question is, you yourself, James, are you pro-Charles or pro-Eric?
Actually, right now, for this movie, I'm pro-Eric.
Oh, is that right?
For real.
A bit of a cynic point of view then. Yeah?
Well, I quite like Janosh's style. I like that, as much as it doesn't like speak to integration as much as Charles would like, which is a good thing, and integration, it's a great way to go. I do like the fact that there's a mutant homeland, that there is a safe place there for them to create their own society and do all that. I think that's a really interesting world to perhaps tell the story. So yeah, I'm actually pro-Eric this time.
Oh, that's surprising to find out. This next one is for director Simon, and this is your directorial debut. It's a big one to be your first one. Of course, you've been really responsible for a lot of the spectacular retellings of the X-Men stories. This question from one of our fans is, compared to the other movies, what's the major challenge of this new film?
I think the major challenge of this film is that it does two things that we haven't really done before in these movies. One is that it leaves Earth. It has a cosmic, intergalactic story to it, and that is just different than anything we've ever done in an X-Men movie. It's bigger, it's more epic, and yet at the same time, I would say that this is the most intimate and personal and character-based story that we've ever done. So the challenge is balancing those two things that are sort of wildly different. One is huge and epic and cosmic and beyond our world, and one is small and personal and emotional. And for me, it's the second part that's the most important, is making this movie as emotionally resonant as possible. And so it was the balance of those two things that certainly was the biggest challenge, and always when one had to win out, it was emotion and character for me.
So it's juggling of the macro and the micro bit.
Exactly.
All right, so Sophie and Natai, we haven't asked you any questions. I think this next one's actually for you. As on-screen lovers, what's the most memorable things during the shooting?
The on-screen love affair. What's the most memorable for you?
In terms of the Jean and Scott love storyline?
Yes, but let's not totally focus on that. Also, as the personal journey that Jean has to go through.
The most memorable thing. I'm trying to remember, to be honest. We shot over like 2 years, so there's a lot to remember. The most memorable thing for me, I don't know, we spent a lot of time in the embassy.
For example, who maybe there's a prankster amongst you, you know, something like that happened.
Oh, yes. We spent a lot of time in the embassy with Jess and James. And Jessica is a bit of a prankster. She's a bit of a troublemaker. And so we decided to prank James one day. He was kind of on wires because that's how you know, fly. And we had him on wires, and we decided that we would, for the last shot, we would play the Macarena and have the stuntmen kind of puppeteer James to make him dance the Macarena, which was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun for those two. And actually, I thought it was really funny for 10 seconds. But after maybe 230 seconds, it was extremely painful. It was great. It was great for them.
Because you wanted to get up and dance with them.
I had no option. I was marionetted. I had cables on my ankles, my arms, my thighs. I was wired up.
Oh, that sounds painful. What about you, Ty? What's one of the most memorable moments while on set?
You know, I think just getting to work with this group and to work with our great crew. We shoot this movie in Montreal, Canada. It's a great town. So yeah, I think just the overall experience of making
the general experience.
Amazing. And I'm not just saying that. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, it was a great experience. This group of people feels like family, you know, and this movie, I think, is about family and really puts those values to the test. So yeah, it's a family on screen and off.
Okay, so that's something that I think I just really love about the script and what Simon did. Just as a screenwriter, not even as a director, but then backed up as a director as well. You, as a film actor, sometimes you get the opportunity to do it as a TV actor, but we've definitely had that opportunity here, and it's been a privilege.
Yeah. All right, thank you all for being here today. That will be all the questions that we can take for our members of the press in Taiwan and our fans. A final wave of goodbye to everybody in Taiwan. We have Simon, Sophie, James, Ty, and Evan. 非常感谢我们现在媒体的朋友们以及线上的粉丝们收看我们这一次的台北北京的连线，那也希望你们在6月6号的时候也来一起踏入戏院，来跟我们一起共享X 战警黑凤凰这部电影。Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye bye.
拜拜。好，我们今天的记者会到此结束，非常感谢各位媒体。